And there you go. Jalisco makes it and Jalisco will take the shot. Shot goes wide, but it's a good effort by Jalisco to get themselves back into this game. And as the ball is being collected by the goalkeeper, we remind you that this is the final between Los De Arriba and Jalisco, which, by the way, for those of you just tuning in right now, Jalisco are down by a goal. With a tremendous goal by Los De Arriba, finding themselves ahead in this final of the 2019 Fall Division I Men's Adult Soccer League. As the goalkeeper is taken, who from this Jalisco team is going to step up into the moment and make it happen for them? Interesting to see what happens. And there you go. Again, same thing we've been talking about this whole match. Is Los De Arriba taking this game to a whole new level. It seems that whenever a Jalisco player has the ball, it's just one player gets it, and he has two players on him. And it's really happening. Now happening there for Jalisco. Los De Arriba get the ball going. The ball is good. It's just a bit too much. Comes in with a goal kick. Jalisco is really fortunate that the Los De Arriba player just can't finish their passing in the final third. The option is here now. Goes well wide of the mark, and again, it's Los De Arriba's ball to kind of just play with at this moment. A chance to wind down the clock and a chance to, again, reset themselves and kind of throw Jalisco's game off of it, as it seems that they do have the most of the momentum right now, Jalisco, which is something they really need to appreciate at the moment and try to ride it into a goal. An option now for Jalisco to go back again. Great header, another header down, a little bit too much on the ball right there, but there you guys have it. Los De Arriba doing their most to try to get that one, but it's now Jalisco with a chance to break here. Who checks in? It's a good ball now, but straight into the chest of the right back for Los De Arriba. But a chance now, an open space opportunity. No one taking the shot, no one giving the go, and as soon as that one was about to be launched, Los De Arriba get it out, and now an option to break. Will he go long? He does so, and it looks like he will find someone in here. And a great sliding challenge right there. And it's almost secured in the end. Now an option for Jalisco. Jalisco now just getting a bit desperate. Some of the passes not connecting, but still plenty of time for them to realize that this game is far from over. And as long as they can keep Los De Arriba on check up front, that they do have the option to get something going. As long as they do not lose their head and as long as they do not lose their train of thought and exactly what they need to do in this matchup, then they should be able to get this one back. Ball game play now down the right-hand side for Los De Arriba. Ball is then picked off, and it's again Jalisco with a chance to go forward. There it is. Another great steal by Los De Arriba, but it's a good press by the Jalisco winger, who forces another throw-in. Trying to keep Los De Arriba in their own half. Won't be an easy thing to do whatsoever. Another substitution made now by Los De Arriba. There it is. Throw in now for Los De Arriba. Given and received and forced into a throw-in. Been a good game so far. A lot of high intensity. A lot of good stuff moving for this team in Los De Arriba. Jalisco with a lot of questions still to answer, but been a good game so far. Let's see if we get more goals, more chances. Option now for the Los De Arriba player to bring it down, unable to do so, and the split to find midfield advantage here. A chance for Richard to go wide, but doesn't do so. Resets back with the defense and all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ball is then launched and not received well, but the speed and the pace by the wingback almost gets it, but Los De Arriba defense composes himself in time, but then gets pickpocketed, and then a chance for Jalisco to do something. A foul is then on the attacking player. Ball is then played fast. The shot opens up. It's hit, and it's back into the net. It's Jalisco 1, Los De Arriba 1. What a great goal. The way he opens his body up, the way the shot came in. 1-1 here in the final. Intensity is exactly what we were asking for so far in this game, and we got it. 1-1 in this matchup now. We're back at the beginning where we started. It's drawn, it's level, it's tied. Still plenty to go in this game, but we have more than enough time to hope and pray that we get more of these goals, more of these chances, more of this intensity. And now Los De Arriba right back up the pitch, gets a good ball in, and just trickles across the box. And now Josue with a chance to get this ball in, does so, and no one in there. But now an option there falls, but the Jalisco defense gets it out, and it is a throw-in. A chance for these two teams to kind of get a reset moment as Jalisco get some substitutions going. Still questions to be asked of both of these teams in the defense. Even though Los De Arriba have looked the better team when defending. Let's see what happens here. Pretty bad throw-in right there, but Jalisco with a chance now after the ball is hit on the Los De Arriba player's hand, and now we get a handball call. Let's see. They're gonna launch. A lot of questionable things going on right here. Whether it's gonna be time wasting, or it's trying to get a bit of an advantage. And look at this, a lot of space right there down the middle for them to run into. Does well. Gonna go wide. Tries to make the guy, but just unable to do so, and the ball is then out for a Jalisco throw-in. We're coming to the latter end of this half, and really anyone's game at this moment. Be interesting to see if we get a goal before halftime. Really would tilt the balance of this game one way heavily, as Los De Arriba make yet another substitution. Get a couple of refreshed players back onto the pitch. Looks like we might go with a long throw-in right here. Not as long as we expected it, but it's a good ball either way. Crossed inside, trickled into the box, and now it's taken away. A chance for Los De Arriba to push forward and move forward, and they do so. And that ball is still in Los De Arriba's half, but they still have hold the possession. Will someone run in? Yes, someone does run in, but easily collected by the defense right there. A chance, it brought down, and now there it is. The defense is then pickpocketed. It's a chance for Los De Arriba. Los De Arriba do well, and a chance here. Will he pick the right pass out? Oh, does well to be cleared out. Now, look at that. Jalisco doing well again. A chance. A good throw in this time. Let's see what happens here. The goalkeeper easily collecting that one. And a chance to go wide. Easily. What will happen here is well covered. Oh, that looked like an intentional kick by the forward. Oh. The referee says it was clean. Temperature's rising here as it is a final. It's exactly what you expect in these type of games. But if you lose your head, you lose a player, you lose a lot in the aspects of this match. Los De Arriba now. Still finding themselves a little bit fortunate with some of the balls. And the referee saying a bit too much of the hands there. And the ball is for Jalisco. Look at that. Played short, played wide. And Jalisco with a chance again to go forward. The reception, but then it's easily given back from Los De Arriba to Jalisco. Will he pick the right pass out? Does well to find the open man right there. And the cross comes inside. The goalkeeper gives it. But oh. The forward just found the ball there. Didn't really expect it. And when he toe poked it, it just went wide of the mark. And Jalisco going to be wishing they could get that one back. Still 1-1 here. As Jalisco now with a chance to close out the half strong, but will they ride this momentum way forward? Los De Arriba now with the goal kick, given away, and it's going to be easily controlled there by Jalisco. Lines are opening up here for Jalisco. Good check-in pass. Good 1-2 ball playment right there. Good midfield play. Getting pickpocketed right there. Now a chance for Los De Arriba. Oh, it's a great sliding tackle right there to win the ball back for Jalisco. Los De Arriba now receive it. Launch it up forward. And again, it's been a bit of kickball situation here. And the ball, all balls, what the referee says, with the ball being stopped right there now. Let's see what happened. Player looks to be in a lot of discomfort right now. He's definitely going to die down the game a little bit. Let's see what's going on here. Player's still in a lot of pain, as you guys can see, but let's give a quick game recap as the game has allowed it. It was Los De Arriba who got themselves forward into this match early on, as they seem to be the better team, kicking off with momentum going their way. And then little by little, Jalisco pushed forward, reorganized themselves, and found themselves back into this match. And as you guys just saw earlier in the game, scoring and making this a 1-1 situation. Let's see here, as the players are still down, and some of these players take the opportunity to hydrate themselves, recollect themselves, get some instructions going. Be interesting to see how much time the ref gives for this stoppage of play. We hope the player is okay. We hope everything's fine. But he's still down on the floor. Friendly reminder that this is the final, and if the scoreline was to remain like this, we would be headed into the extra time segment. And then if that still stays level at the end, then we go to the dreaded penalties, in which, by the way, was the way that Jalisco punched their ticket into this final, beating BBB, in a penalty shootout in the semifinals. And Los De Arriba, who convincingly won over Crow United in a 3-1 victory last week in the semifinals. And this is how both of these teams found themselves in this situation right now. Looks like Cruz is being carried off the pitch. Not looking good for Jalisco. Probably one of the most explosive players for their team. This really won't be boding well for this team, but they do have plenty of talent and resource down on their bench to look at. Game going to be replayed and brought back to action in just a little bit, as the players will collect themselves again and get back on the pitch. 1-1 still, and you could see this game riding out to the end of this first half, still drawn. Which team will close out this half better? Right now, the momentum has been all Jalisco. Will Los De Arriba find their way back? All right, play being back here at Crossroads Field. After that injury, let's see who will be given the chance to. Josue doing well to flick it over and win it back, but still Jalisco's ball to start something with. A chance again for them to redeem themselves. And a good nutmeg there and a second one. But then the player then just trampled there in the end. Referee will be giving out the first yellow card of the match. And Los De Arriba go on the book first. A chance for Jalisco to put this in the box, or will they play short? We've seen both of those in this game. But it looks like the intention is clear. They're going into the box. They're going to try to get something here before the half ends. And we've seen this post well, but the delivery just wasn't there. And now a chance for Los De Arriba to win it back. They don't, but now the chance, oof. Just does enough to get that ball out. And the ball is then launched all the way into the other side. And Los De Arriba player, look at that. The referee has given a foul for that. Let's see what's going to happen here. Who's going to have the option to launch forward into the attack for Jalisco? A good header away. It's still just 1-1 here so far, as Jalisco make it another substitution. As Danny enters the field. Jalisco's ball now. Down the middle. Thought about switching it. Didn't think that was the proper way to go about this. And now a reset for Jalisco in the defense. A long ball stretched all the way down the field. And an option now for Jalisco. But they get dispossessed. And now in the middle with a lot of space and a lot of time to think about it. Ooh, the reception's just not there, but the referee had already given an offside position call. Jalisco will calmly take this one again. It's like they seem to know that they have control of this game at the moment. And the more frustration that they can find themselves against Los De Arriba, I think the better chance they see themselves as getting another one into the goal. Richard gets the ball laying off. Gets a good shot away, and The ball has gone out. Had hit the top post, which is the football post, and well, because of it being in the way, automatic contact with that means that the ball is out. A little dangerous there from Jalisco. They'll definitely be trying to test the goalkeeper more so in the second half. Option here. Holds it and gets dispossessed right there. But the ball is then collected and picked up by the center back well, and the goalkeeper boots it clear. Oh, and the ball has bounced over, but easily the center back has recuperated himself, but given away again. The option now, the shot, and just wide of the mark. But again, Jalisco trying to end this half as the better team. Looks like both teams were thinking about making a substitution, but in the end, both decided not to. Well, never mind, excuse me. It looks like, yes, Jalisco will make a substitution. A chance now to launch it. Launches it high and won by the Jalisco player. On one side, we have the Jalisco bench is sitting down, calmly watching this game, and on the other end, you see Los De Arriba player just up in arms and asking their team to do more, push more, as they sense from outside the pitch that just something isn't clicking so far for this team that, again, had the lead at the beginning of this game. And their passing has been very, very well. As you guys can see right there, very good 1-2 plays, very good passing understanding of the ball. It's in that final third that their final pass just hasn't been there. And because of that, we've seen them give back the ball a lot to Jalisco, which the ball is then too high there, and now an option here. Oh, well, it's defended right there. Let's see, the throw in, given down the middle. The ball that's tried to play out wide, just a bit of a misunderstanding right there, and it's a throw in for Los De Arriba. Ball is then switched on the other side of the pitch, but Jalisco not doing well to keep that pressure going. And because of that, look at this, an option now in the shot, and again, it goes wide. Again, Los De Arriba will be fortunate that that hasn't found the back of the net. Now, Jalisco being the better team now in this end of the first half, having the better opportunities, having the more clear-cut chances. Jalisco will definitely be dreading some of those missed chances. One would question, how much can you keep Los De Arriba down under this pressure? I'll have to wait and see. A pass that goes out wide. Good play, but it looks like the referee has given a foul. Ball's gonna be hoofed up. It's gonna go long. And maybe a chance for Los De Arriba. Let's see if they can make something happen. Unable to do so. Is won and brought down. Again, launching it forward. Not the smartest thing to do right now. Almost paid out though. Good reception. Easily played out wide. Does well to take one player. Almost does well to take two. Good way to get rid of that ball easily. And with a chance to switch. And a lunging tackle there by the Los De Arriba player. And as well. A good ball pass. Almost getting pickpocketed there. Ball's then played back. The pressure though is good and well. But again, Los De Arriba pick it up. Well, a little bit of a dangerous pass back there, but Los De Arriba find a way to compose themselves. Goalkeeper playing it shortly, but look at this. The pressure is on by Jalisco. Now Los De Arriba just hoof it up, and because of that, losing the ball out. Need to be a little bit more composed, need to find their way, their back, the way that they were playing back in the beginning of this first half. With ball to the feet, playing it, linking up 1-2 passes. That's what opened up the Jalisco defense. That's what opened up the Jalisco midfield. And now it's really been most of Jalisco's doing at this point. An option now for them to get on the break here. Pickpocketed though. And another chance for the play to be Jalisco's. But the referee has given it. It is halftime. 1-1 so far here at Crossroads Field. The final is intense. The final is getting livid. And the final slowly but surely is coming itself to a close. Again, Jalisco 1, Los De Arriba 1. Stay tuned for the second half as it promises to be just as entertaining as the first. Here in the final, remember, we're tied so far 1-1 here. Both teams looking to get this game going underway. Jalisco finishing off that first half much better than Los De Arriba. Now will Los De Arriba have an answer to all those questions? Let's throw it now for Jalisco. Let's see what this team is made out of. Obviously, coming into this game, questions were asked whether they'd be favorites for this one or would it be Los De Arriba. And well, as we all know, in the final, there could be a clear favorite, but there's never a guaranteed winner until both teams step out on the pitch and prove themselves. Let's see what's going to be given here. Ball is booted high, controlled and won by the Los De Arriba player, but easily collected by the goalkeeper again. Ball now passed down. Good ball out wide. Just like that, Los De Arriba get it back. Ball wide. Chance now for Los De Arriba to get it going, but pickpocketed out, and oof. Still Jalisco's ball now. Resets it down to the wing. And what ball is going to be played out here? Won again by Los De Arriba, but still again to Jalisco. Ball is switched over and just flicked on back and almost controlled. Ball then thrown wide. Again, it's a lot of missed passing, a lot of chances here and there. Let's see if Jalisco can collect themselves now. Again, not a good ball, not a good pass. And again, Jalisco with a chance to break here now with numbers forward. And, well, the less said of that, the better, as the ball is now for Los De Arriba. Ball to be played short now here in the goal kick. Los De Arriba will try to get themselves going here. A little bit more collectiveness would be good. Let's see what's going to be given here. Long ball launched forward. But again, Jalisco defense is easily won right there. Ball is being pressed now. And done well to cut inside right there. An option now to go forward. And just like that, the defense does well. And a bit of shoving, a bit of pushing. And the referee, what is he going to do here to calm the situation down? Does so to give a yellow card. And looks like the Looks like the Los De Arriba player will have the ball. Like I mentioned, in these types of games, it's a given that you're going to be under these stressful situations in which a kick or a push could mean more than what it actually should be. It'll be interesting to see what this team is willing to do to make sure that they don't lose themselves there in that option going forward. Los De Arriba now trying to get numbers forward, but that ball reception just wasn't good enough. Goes out wide, and it's a chance for Jalisco to wind the clock down a little bit, collect themselves, see what they're gonna try to do out here. Still 1-1 here early in the first half. Still plenty of games still to be played. But you seem to feel that as soon as this game draws a little bit closer and closer to the end, that the more tighter it gets, the harder it's going to be for one of these teams to get back if they do end up going down. As we saw an effort from Los De Arriba player getting blocked. But the chances are being presented there for both teams. Which one will make the fewer mistakes in this match will ultimately end up winning this game. Let's see if Los De Arriba have something in their locker room. Get some answers. And as that ball is then cleared away by the Jalisco defense, it's forced out wide. Ball still in play. Referee says no more. And it is Jalisco's ball now to retain. Long ball headed out, but again collected by Los De Arriba players. Let's see what happens here. Another out wide play. There it is, a chance now for Los De Arriba to go forward. Does so, trying to pick out a pass right there, but the defense does well and easily reset it again for Los De Arriba to get another one going. There it is, a good header down, but it's a good chance for Jalisco now to get the throw in. Throwing just a bit short, and now the shot that just goes wide of the mark. And again, the ball trickles over the fence. This is the third time that happens in this matchup. Soon gonna run out of balls here. And there it is. Launched in, headed back. Option now, won by the defender there. And now the goalkeeper has a chance to reset all of this. Try to find someone in the middle, unable to do so, finds a Jalisco player. And Jalisco now doing well to play that down the line there. Will they take it? They do so. And now it is a throw in for Jalisco. Looks like the referee has actually given a corner kick by the looks of it. Let's see what happens here. Can Jalisco capitalize in this dead ball situation? Ball's launched in. Jalisco get it out. Los De Arriba get it out, and now again is a chance for Jalisco to find themselves an opportunity in the dead ball situation. Gonna be whipped right back in. Maybe a little bit better of a cross. Trying to find someone in the dead center. Does so and almost catches the goalkeeper off there. And ball is headed out wide. But there was an option there for Los De Arriba. Little by little. Excuse me, not Los De Arriba, for Jalisco. And Los De Arriba just needing a bit of a break here. So far an even half. Can't really say the weight's been distributed one way or another in this half. So far, the ball's been played to the feet. And as I say so, the ball's been divided and easily collected by the Jalisco defense. But again, Los De Arriba trying to press. Unable to do so correctly. And a chance for Chucho to collect here. Does well, referee gives a foul. And an option now for Los De Arriba. Let's see. Chucho down. In a bit of a pain. As I forget, Jalisco lost a player in the first half due to a rough collision there. But it looks like the Los De Arriba player is able to walk up in his own 2 feet. A chance now for them to get this inside the box, cause a little bit of danger, cause a bit of pressure. Haven't really seen this Jalisco FC goalkeeper being too much in danger. Let's see what happens. Ball's then played down the line. A good cross here. Does well to cut inside. A chance now here to get this ball inside. Does so. Goalkeeper clears, and it's a corner kick for Los De Arriba. Corner now. Another dead ball situation for Los De Arriba. Will one of these plays play vital in this match? Will they be able to put this into a danger zone, or will it be easily cleared away? Ball whipped in, high, finding almost someone's head, but it is Jalisco to clear. Ball is in one great and 2 great sliding tackles. And it's Jalisco's ball to play with now, and a chance then for them to break, but the defense says no. And now we get a chance to see a player who we thought wasn't going to be entering the match again is doing so, and Cruz limping a little bit here. Questions as to if he's going to be good. Still limping a little bit. Oh, ball almost won there by the Jalisco forward. Ball then played out wide. Again, easily given away there. Jalisco with a chance to go forward. Cruz looking for someone. No one there to help him. It is four players from Los De Arriba against 1 Jalisco player, and Jalisco almost got the better of that chance right there. Ball is then hopped over. An option now, but Los De Arriba doing well to collect themselves in the end, and it is a throw-in opportunity. But one of the players seems to be down. Not sure exactly what happened. Let's see what happened here. Bit of a back injury here, seems to be, but player gets up and continues, and Jalisco's ball again. Looks like they might go long here, trying to put Los De Arriba under pressure. Played short, going in for a cross, but yeah, as you guys can see right there, turned it into more of a long range effort, which goes well wide of the mark. See what's to happen here. Los De Arriba to launch this ball forward. Who will receive it? Who will try to win it in the air? Almost won by Josue there. Cruz to receive it. Does well to try to knock it down, but unable to do so. Simple pass back. And now a switch over to the right back. Trying to find the wing play. Danny unable to control. And now an option now for them to push number forward, and as you can see right there, the push over the defender, and it looks like the players are asking for a second yellow here. Will the referee concede to the pressure, or will he just give it as a foul? Let's see what happens. A lot of argument, and actually a substitution being made here by Los De Arriba, and I think a smart substitution in the end. A player that was maybe feeling a bit too much of the pressure, losing a bit of his head, and to cool him down and to cool down the moment, the referee doesn't give the yellow card, but the team does substitute that player out in hopes of trying to get something. And let's see what Jalisco can get here. A chance now for them to run into the space. Can he get across? And does so. Almost finds a receiver, but it's still Jalisco's ball here in a throw-in situation. Will they go long, or will they go short? They will go long. in a sense. Header back, cut inside, and now it's Los De Arriba with a chance to break. Does so well. Chucho, can he get a game going? Oh, he does so well to keep the ball retained, and it looks like that might just be a foul. Referee does so. Was about to give a advantage, and the referee calling back the play, and there's a yellow card for the Jalisco player, and it looks like they're not too happy. The Jalisco players, they were asking the referee of the play that happened not so long ago, in which one of the players was thrown and should have been given a second yellow. Let's see what's going on. Referee has said, here's another yellow card for Jalisco, as one of the players has been given a yellow card for mouthing off. Let's see. Not happy, the Jalisco players. Maybe a chance for Los De Arriba to capitalize in this moment. Of a mix of words exchanged there by some of the players. Let's see what the referee says. Pulling both of those players to the side. Both Cruz and Chucho interchanging a couple of words. Referee stopping the play here. Let's see what happens. The referee kind of indicating that he wants no more arguments between these two players. The intensity here, as you can imagine, it's a final. Both of these teams want to win. Both of these teams want to play. They'll try to get as much advantage as they can from whatever side and whatever aspect they can, whether it be the referee, whether it be their own play, whether it be the other side. Interesting to see what happens now. Los De Arriba to put this ball in, easily collected by the goalkeeper, and a chance for Jalisco to break in numbers. Let's see if they do so. Goalkeeper says we're going to retain, push numbers forward. Long ball being launched, and a chance there. Cruz and Chucho, and a chance for Los De Arriba to get a break. Josue giving a good 1-2 pass. A good defensive challenge right there. And what does the referee given right there? A ref has given a foul now, and this Jalisco's ball. Looks like Jalisco make another substitution. Ray to come out. Richard to come in. Still 1-1 here in this matchup. I mean, so much has happened in this game in the past couple of minutes. It's easy to forget that this game is still level. No team has the advantage yet. Still draw. And one of these two teams needing to try to break the score line here, as being 1-1 doesn't get you any trophies. And a shot that gets blocked, and done very well now. The Los De Arriba player doing well enough to somehow get that ball out, and now a player that's going to run forward. No one really helping him in the end right here. Having to do it mostly by himself in between four players there. Does well to cut inside. Ball is then played back, and now Chucho in the open space right there to put that ball inside. Well, nope, he goes for the long range effort, and looking better from Los De Arriba right there. Jalisco maybe a bit on their toes in that situation. Looks like we have another substitution here for Jalisco. Danny to come out. Let's see what happens here. Jalisco launching this ball forward. And the ref says, I saw that. The push. It's Los De Arriba's ball. Looks like some of the players looking for... some of the players not happy with that, as Jalisco's ball to push forward now. Ball will be launched in now. Let's see what happens here. Gonna try to push people forward. Ball in. Received. Still a chance to knock this ball inside. Unable to do so, but still Jalisco's ball now. The throw-in is going to be taken. Looks like they're indicating for a long throw. Will they go forward in numbers? Jalisco. Looks like numbers being thrown forward by Jalisco, and a bit of pushing and shoving, as you always see in these situations. Ball thrown in, the header, and the goalkeeper punches clear. And before so, ref indicates that there was a foul. Let's see what happens. Los De Arriba now, trying to get a play going. Played short, but almost lost there in the end. Josue does well to play it. Received again, but the pass just wasn't good enough, so the reception just wasn't there. But still, a second chance to redeem themselves here. A good ball in, but just finding the recipient on the wrong footing there. Now Jalisco, a chance to throw it in, to reset and start the new attack going. Ball being played just across the pitch. It looks like Los De Arriba doing well to try to hold off the Jalisco defense. The Jalisco attack, as Los De Arriba defend themselves in numbers, trying to cut down the spaces, trying to leave no gaps unexposed. And as that throw-in is then given away, a chance for them to get going up the top, and they don't. And the ref says that was all ball. Let's see. Will Los De Arriba capitalize on this? They don't, and give it away. And look at that, easily given away. And the ball is then played off to Cruz, but just it wasn't there in time. And what happened there in that situation? It looks like there was a bit of an encounter as the players were falling into each other. What's the referee indicating here? A lot of discussions here in the second half. Like we mentioned, though, the game is getting to that point in which no team wants to be on that conceding end, because you feel like at any point, at any given minute of the match, that a ball goes into the net for whatever team it may be, you see them as being the winners in this situation. So the intensity is there. The nerves must definitely be going up, but the anger is definitely rising as well. And some of these teams are going to have to try to hold themselves, compose themselves. Cruz with a shot or a cross. Not really sure what he intended there, but the goalkeeper collects well. And what a great pass to Chucho. But unfortunately, it looks like the pace just isn't there. And Jalisco defense just sees that ball go out. It's a chance for them to go. But Los De Arriba doing their best to push people forward, kind of get on Jalisco's back a little bit and press them, try to force a mistake. Unable to do so there. The ball is being played down. Enough time for Jose to collect himself and pick out a pass. And the midfield just almost loses it out right there. A ball that is given out and run down the line for Los De Arriba to do something with it here. Just kind of forces himself to go a little bit wide, and well, what's going on right here, and a chance for them to go for it. A bit of pushing and shoving. Here. Let's see what's going on. Not happy with that encounter right there, the midfielder. Let's see. We mentioned the intensity is growing here. Both teams want it. Neither team wants to risk anything and lose it. Let's see what happens. The ref calls over the two players that seem to have a bit of an encounter now. It looks like he's talking to a couple of the players. Should be interesting to see what how both of these teams deal and cope with these situations, really. Referee says we're going to get this one back in play. It's a throw-in for Jalisco. Ball being played out to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper pressed into clearing that ball, and now it's Los De Arriba with a chance. Jose with the ball. Trying to force that down the middle. Doesn't work. Chance to cross it in. Does so. Goalkeeper catches it. Sees that there's an opportunity here, and Cruz has the speed. Unable to do so, and the referee says nothing as the shouts and screams from the fans indicate different. Jalisco player being taken down to the box. Referee and the linesman both say no. Now Jalisco with a chance. Jalisco then push numbers forward. Again, trying to find an option here. Does so. Gets a good slide tackle in, and the ball is still in play. Chucho does well to rescue that ball. And now a chance for them to go. Move forward. The ball is then played, but the goalkeeper easily collected there. And now a chance for them to go out wide here on the left-hand side for Jalisco. Let's see what happens there. That dummy does not work. And now the ball is being played down. He's going to try to use and abuse his speed here. Does so. Gets inside, but no one in the box for him to pick out. Does well to cut it in. And just as he was trying to pick out a pass, he finds that the defense is right there. The shot is given, and the ball just goes wide of the mark. And Los De Arriba almost finding themselves on the score sheet. Running down to the end of this second half. Still 1-1. What team's gonna push for that goal? Or will they be conservative and try to get this in the second half, in the extra time of this match? Ball is then clipped, and it is Jalisco's ball to play. Ball is thrown over the head of Chucho, and an option now. Will the goalkeeper come out and save? He does so. And as the ball is landed on the ground here, an option for Jalisco to continue the play. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Cruz done well to turn here. And let's see, nothing. Just no real answer from Jalisco there, as Cruz had to do most of it by himself. The ball then a little bit played too much, too hard, too wide. And it's Jalisco's ball now. What's gonna happen here? Does a great cut in. Inside, and what happened? And what's going on in this situation? Looks like there might be some altercations here. What's going on here? It looks like there was an encounter again with the defender and the opposition and the opposing forward. It's not looking good. And these kind of situations have deteriorated the game and kind of lost the sense of a final. And it's been more of an altercation and more of, who's going to hit harder in the next play. And because of that, you've lost the atmosphere. You've lost the context of what this really was supposed to be. A final that was supposed to be played out and distributed to be as a chance to play the beautiful game in a beautiful manner has been tainted by kind of these fouls from both teams, really. and it's understandable at stages of the match because of the final, because of so much being on the line and everything that's been going on. But both teams just at this point losing their head. Let's see. Looks like the ref's going to replay this game in a drop ball situation. Let's see what happens. Ball is then played back into the goalkeeper's arms. Chance for Jalisco to move now forward. There it is. Ball has been moved forward. Headed back, and will the defense clear? They do so. And Jalisco again. Jalisco pushing forward. Let's see what happens. Ball being played and received. Jalisco to try to find someone in the box, but resets down. Good cross in, but the defense is there to clear. Los De Arriba now. Can they get something going? Los De Arriba now to play it fast, but again, losing the ball prematurely there. And Jalisco does well to turn it around. A good ball in here, but it's well cleared out there by the defense. A 1-2 give and go moment. And the referee gives a foul. Let's see what happens. Looks like the referee has indicated that he's gonna kick. Let's see what's going on. The referee now going and saying to the player that he is the ref and he controls the match, and he does as he says. And well, the referee losing a little bit control of the match here, but the players doing their bit, the fans doing theirs, and now a chance to get the break. What's happened? What's going on here? The referee has stopped it. What did he do? What's he calling for? Referee has called a foul against Jalisco, and it's Los De Arriba now with a chance to put the ball inside. Not sure what he called there, but it looked like there was a foul when picking the ball out of the Los De Arriba feet. Chance to get the ball inside now. The indication from the forward saying they want it in there. Drop it in there. We'll do the rest. And the ball just not dropped in the place that you wanted it to. Chucho with a good shot. And now the chance for them to break. Nope. Jalisco has just divided itself. A good ball there. And now a chance. But good recovery there by Bravo, who tries to pass the ball but unable to do so. And now a chance for Los De Arriba to try to get numbers back here, because Jalisco on the ball, on the break, on the counter. A good cut inside, a shot, and an effort that gets blocked. Let's see what happens here. Good shielding of the ball. Good pass in. Down the middle was open, Richard, but he decides to go out wide, and because of that, looks like that ball will be lost. And it is for Los De Arriba. Ball to be played, and Jalisco win it back. Richard to switch it, does well. Cruz tries to turn it. Chucho gets it, still has it. Now an option for them to get something going here. Chucho with a chance to shield it, cover it, try to get a pass going, unable to do so. And now it's Jalisco with a chance to get things going forward now. Plenty of players on both ends of the pitch, and that ball is just kind of taken out. And the referee gives a foul on that challenge. And now will Jalisco try to put that ball into the back of the net. A bit far out wide to think of a cross, but we've seen crazier stuff happen so far. Looks like one of the fans have been ejected from the match. You hate to see it, folks. You hate to see it. It's not been the prettiest of finals, to be honest. It's been more of altercations. It's been more of the, pushing and shoving rather than the actual play on the field. But still enough time to rescue this for either one of these two teams. Let's see what happens here inside the box. Both players tugging and pushing. Referee says nothing to give there. Both of you guys are going at it. Looks like they're gonna go long. And long they go. Launches it forward. But Jalisco win it. Jalisco get it. Chucho receiving it. Puts it down. Let's see what's going to happen here. Josue done well to block it. That ball is still in play. And looks like the referee, gives the push there. It's a free kick for Jalisco. Reminder, still 1-1 in this matchup as we draw closer to the end of this. Let's see what happens. Still 1-1. Intensity has been rising and rising as the minutes keep passing. Ball wide. And the ball is in again, received by Jalisco, but almost pressured into making a mistake right there, the defense. And that ball is won by the Jalisco forward, but really no one to help him out in that attacking. And that challenge is won still by Jalisco. Looked like that might have been a foul. Looks like there's a chance here. Will he get the shot away? Will he? Won't he? Referee says nothing right there. Nothing given. It is a goal kick situation. Linesman said nothing. Referee said nothing. They both looked at each other. They agreed on the call. And it is a goal kick now as Jalisco drew even closer to getting into the back of the net. Still 1-1. Who will score that vital deciding goal? Fans up in their feet. Players up in their feet. Goalkeeper launching it. Cruz try to bring it down. Still finds the rebound. And that ball is then won by the defense. But still Jalisco to try to maybe gain something out of this momentum. Referee calls full time, 1-1. And we're going to extra times here, ladies and gentlemen. But choose this great opportunity. See, that's how I've been trying to go since the morning.
be all the way. Going all the way around. Are they gonna do penales or what?
Oh, extra time. Oh, it might be penales, honestly.
I hope it is. It's more interesting.
Oh, extra time is more interesting. Then they go to penales?
No, because if they go to extra time y no hacen nada, pues otra vez
Because
another
ahora
extra
sí te
time.
van a pelear. Yeah, 24 keep arguing. I should have. Damn, who knows if I can even walk?
Why?
That dead leg on me.
Dead leg.
Oh, sorry. Extra time upon us. Los De Arriba versus Jalisco to see who is going to be the champion of this division. Paul Simpson kick off Los De Arriba. Oh, is that a quote you saw? It is.
Nah.
It is. I saw it too. I saw. I saw that quote too. Don't play. Oh. That Freddie. Oh. Vamos, Freddie. Freddie. With our Centennial, huh? Bring it back, dude. Call up Moreno, call up Irvin, call up fucking Freddie, Oscar, Christian, you. Fool, nah, dude. We'll honestly murder, fool.
Make it even, dog.
We'll honestly murder, dude.
11-7, dog. Tranquilo. Freddie asked me, he's like, hey, what if we do a team?
Hell yeah.
And he's like, well, manage it.
Whoa! Golazo!
Make this 2-1 for Los De Arriba. And that ball just whiskers wide of the net. Substitution now. Ball being played now out for Jalisco to try to win. Unable to do so, but still can get themselves back composed. Will be touched back. Will do so. Played out wide. Ball given. And now the chance to go wide and does so, but Cruz just really hasn't been himself ever since that injury. Had himself a couple of chances here and there, but I think he's starting to feel the pain, the extra tiredness. Let's see if he can continue this match. Would be a vital loss to this attacking Jalisco team if they lose a player like Cruz. Ball being played down there, but ripped in the end. And the ball is then won by the defense. Richard giving the ball away. And now a chance for Los De Arriba to capitalize on this. We'll try to run that down, but the Jalisco defense doing their best and do so. And it is a goal kick for Jalisco. Ball being played short there. The defense gives it to Richard. And Jalisco just surely but urgently trying to get the ball up. Try to go down the middle, but read very well there to get intercept. Reminder that this game is still 1-1 if at the end of the second half of extra time things still remain level. We will have a penalty shootout to decide the winners. We'll have to wait and see whether or not some of these legs start giving out towards the end of this match. As of right now, everyone seems to be in all full motor gear. Ball trying to give it out. A chance now here for Los De Arriba to break. Will they? Just doesn't seem to have that many men forward. And the ball being pushed. Referee says nothing. Play to be still given. Gets inside. Takes the shot and it just goes wide of the mark. A good chance for Los De Arriba. Just whiskers away from that going into the back of the net. Let's see what happens. One of the Jalisco players down, but it looks like he's collected himself and he's right back up. Referee just gonna check to make sure everything's okay. Let's see what happens. Ball just over everyone's heads and a chance now for Jalisco to get something going. Takes on one player, does well. Takes almost two players, but that is a crunching tackle. And it's Jalisco with a chance to find a shot on goal, really. Be interesting to see who takes this for them, but goalkeeper needs to get his wall set here. Looks like goalkeeper asking for 4 on the wall. A chance now for this to be a shot on goal. Goalkeeper waiting attentively. Ref blows the whistle. It's a shot. And it looked like it might have been a handball situation. Unable to see clearly, but the ball is then shot and wide of the mark. So we've had chances on both ends now. Ball is then given. Bravo tries to play it down the line. Still, Jalisco with plenty of numbers back, winning that ball. And a switch over, an attempt to switch over, but it's a good challenge there by Bravo to get that ball deflected and out for a throw-in. Los De Arriba win it back. Just to lose it out to Jalisco out in the midfield. They get good connection going in, but that final ball in, again, just hasn't been good from either team. And it's a good dispossession by Jalisco. Tries to move in. Cruz gets the foul. It's another opportunity now for Jalisco. Referee now gonna line it up. See if they're gonna ask for the wall. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Maybe a little bit further out than last one. One less player on the wall in this one. Let's see what happens here. It's a shot from Cruz. There's the goalkeeper who collects and almost gives away a rebound, but does well to collect himself in that second play. Referee says it's the end of the first half of extra time. We're just switching sides, and the second half should begin shortly. In the first half of extra time, that brought us plenty of thrills and emotions from both of these teams, from the football aspect of everything, really. Both sides having at least something to talk about in this game in regards to that half. Jalisco almost going up on the score sheet at the end. Los De Arriba having a really, really good opportunity at the beginning of this half. So a lot to take away from this game so far, but it's still neck and neck, still 1-1. And the closer you draw to the end of this game, the more these penalties allude to being a reality. Let's see what happens. Referee to be kicking things off right away. It's supposed to be a quick transition. The referee gives him a chance to give him a water break. The last couple minutes of this final. Who will be the victorious team? Will we have to decide this in a penalty shootout? I'd like to thank every single one of you guys for joining us in this broadcast of the 2019 Fall Division 1 Adult Soccer League final here at Crossroads Field in Corona. Still beautiful and sunny. Perfect weather for this game. Which team's going to capitalize on the momentum? Which team's going to capitalize on the chance to get numbers forward and, you know, capitalize on the defensive mistakes that might be presented. Some tired legs out there. We'll have to wait and see. Everyone awaits this kickoff anxiously. The players, the fans. Let's see what the referee will indicate. Checks both sides. Gives the go-ahead. We have a second half underway of extra time here in the final. 1-1 still for both of these sides. Who will get the oh-so-decisive goal? Goalkeeper. Simple catch. And will easily send it and launch it forward. Ball up in the air. But is going to be won by the Jalisco defense. Into the midfield. And just a sea of green for him to try to break into. Unable to do so. And the ball is then won right back for Los De Arriba. Poor control right there, sending that ball wide. And Jalisco with a chance to go forward. Let's see what happens here. You have to admit that the way both of these teams have played, you wouldn't get past one or two more opportunities being presented to us in this match. See if Jalisco can make something happen of this. Richard unable to get that ball through, forcing almost a mistake right there by the defense of Los De Arriba. And there you have it. Forward is won out by the defense. Simple reset back to the defense. Launching it forward, trying to find Cruz. And it looked a bit like a shove against the forward, but the referee says nothing to be given in that. And now Los De Arriba pick it up in the midfield. And the referee gives away a foul. And now an option for Los De Arriba to get the ball back. See, Los De Arriba going to be pushing that ball in. Ball launched in. The keeper to punch it out. What is indicating a offside call. And now a chance for Jalisco to go forward. Both keepers not really been tested to the max in this final. even though there's have been chances on both ends. Let's see, ball is brought down, but the pass just isn't there. But he gets a chance again. And he's gonna open it wide. He's gonna have a lone man in the box. What is Cruz gonna do? He's gonna cut inside. He's gonna take that shot. Oh my! What a defensive save by Los De Arriba. A ball that looked like maybe was gonna be fine in the back of the net. Done so well there to just throw his body onto the line and getting that ball cleared out. It's a corner kick now for Jalisco. Ball to be played in right now. Referee says hold it. Bit of pushing and shoving. Says no more of that. Will be tolerated. See what happens. In they go. Will they go? Ball is whipped in. And the ball is then taken out. It's still Jalisco's ball though. Momentum definitely has been all Jalisco's right now. Let's see what's going to happen here. Long ball definitely going in. Let's see what happens. Launched in. Almost found itself there. Cruz being dispossessed. And the referee gives a foul. And he's giving a yellow to the player. Looked like it might have maybe potentially been inside the box, but the referee indicates that it's outside. Again, a perfect opportunity for Los De Arriba. For Jalisco to just get themselves something from this situation. Although it will be unfortunate that Cruz does get injured again. Looks like he got hit in that leg that he just was in discomfort since the beginning of the first half. See, referee does indicate that it's outside. Who's gonna step up to take this? How many players will the goalkeeper put on his wall? Looks like it might just be 4 again. Is this enough? Let's see what happens. Looks like there's 5 on the wall this time. Trying to cover as much spaces as possible. 5 on the wall. Another player to disturb, and it looks like Chucho to add himself into that wall in the back just in case. The wall maybe taking a little bit of advantage there, but the shot gonna be taken. And oh my word, it's a marvelous shot, and it's Jalisco to put themselves on top with a thunderous strike. Sensational goal. Will there be an answer by Los De Arriba? But Jalisco now put themselves up front and put themselves in a wonderful position. 2-1 now for them. As Cruz limps off the field. Sensational goal to be marked right here. And will that be the goal that decides this game? Only time will tell. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, not much time left in this one. Jalisco now hold the ball. Launch it forward. And it's a chance for Los De Arriba to control maybe a bit of pressure. And they win it back. But Los De Arriba try to get something going here. Will a 1-2 pass work? Good defensive, good pressure by Jalisco. Chucho done well. Launches this ball forward. And the goalkeeper to catch it, drop it, and get himself. Let's see what happens here. Goalkeeper to launch it forward, does so. Daniel to press. Daniel to give it. And almost won it. An option here. As Los De Arriba find himself under pressure. Let's see what happens here. Ref has called it. Final whistle. Jalisco, ladies and gentlemen, are your champions of the 2019 fall season. They did their part. They played their game. They won. And because of that, they will crown themselves as champions. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us in this broadcast. We hope you guys did enjoy it. Unfortunately, that last event just didn't live up to the moment. And, well, we do hope that you enjoyed at least what the rest of the match was. The goals, the intensity, the chances. We thank you so much for your time. We'll see you guys next season, which will begin November 17th. So if you are looking to get yourself back into the sport, or if you're looking to join the fun, come on down here. We'll be waiting for you guys. Good evening, everyone, and have yourself a wonderful Sunday.